race on Election Day is the race for the White House, and both candidates are sprinting toward the finish line as we enter the home stretch. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us for Fox 5 News at 5. I'm Tom Haynes.
I'm Courtney Bryant. Vice President Kamala Harris is in Pennsylvania tonight for a town hall there. And former President Donald Trump is here in Georgia. He's holding rallies in Zebulon and Duluth.
Good night to Fox 5's Christopher King live in Duluth, where the former president will speak at any moment tonight. Christopher?
That's right, Tom and Courtney, and the Gas South Arena is packed right now. Former President Donald Trump set to speak here in just a couple of hours. Earlier, outside, a sea of Trump supporters before the doors open at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Georgia could be critical in his bid for re-election. The former president is focusing on energizing his base. He's trying to turn out Georgians who typically don't vote. He's zeroing in on young men of all ethnic groups. This as explosive new reports emerge from the people who were closest with the former president. Former Chief of Staff John Kelly told the New York Times the former president fits, quote, into the definition of fascist. Kelly also claimed former President Trump wants, quote, the kind of generals Hitler had. And Trump's former general Mark Milley recently called him, quote, a fascist. Trump supporters dismissed those claims.
You always have a rhino.
I think that is so insulting, because when you appreciate actually the fascist movement of Hitler and the Holocaust and the suffering that the Jewish people went, you would never compare someone to a fascist. So I think that's gross. I think that's negligent. I think that's irresponsible.
Now, the Trump campaign fired back. They called those negative characterizations false. Now, just a short time ago, former President Trump spoke in Zebulon at a Believers and Ballots event. The former president criticized the Biden and Harris administration over immigration and the economy. Take a listen.
Everything is double. Everything's double, triple, quadruple. Interest rates were 2%. Now they're at 10% and you can't get the money. We're going to drill, baby, drill. And that's going to bring everything down. Okay? The biggest problem to me is the border, where they allow murderers into our country, they allow prisoners into our country, they empty out their prisons from all over the world, and to me it's the biggest problem that we have.
All this is both candidates making final appeals to voters. Again, former President Donald Trump will speak here at the Gas South Arena at 7 o'clock. For now, we're live in Duluth. Christopher King, Fox 5 News.
Wow, packed house, just so much energy there to hear from the former president. Christopher, thanks.